We're getting ready for this podcast, people. If you can see this guy over here, you know what I was talking about. But seeing as though you can't see him, it's okay.
All right.
Yeah, we gonna start this real quick. I'm gonna do my little introduction, and then we gonna get into it. You ain't even on yet, see? Because I knew you wasn't ready. I knew you wasn't. I knew you wasn't.
I wasn't ready. I felt a little heavy in here. Hey, look. Don't look under the camera.
Got him. Chief Super Bowl ready. He think he's shitting at John Cock. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Two. My apologies.
Don't look on my front counter on this side under the cabinet. On that side of the cabinet. It's an ashtray, please. Grab the ashtray.
What's this? All right.
That means bring the ashtray. That's what I said. I feel like
hello, this is your captain speaking, people. Poodle Lady Barber in the building, and welcome to SS Enterprise Podcast, where we promote colored empowerment. I told y'all it was coming, and now here we are. As promised, I will be asking questions and answering them the best to my knowledge. With that being said, let's get into it. Yes. On this episode of SS Enterprise, we will be discussing short-term and long-term goals. We won't get too serious, but we're going to get it in. So, I have my brother from another mother here with me today, Mr. Alex. How are you today, sir?
Good, Mama. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's been a minute. We here, though. We here, we still breathing, we doing our thing.
Man, we are.
As I was telling y'all in other episodes, I created my own product line for men. Shampoo, conditioner, shaving jelly, aftershave splash, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But in extension to that, I also want to do a mobile barbershop. And that's one of the things that we're discussing today is long-term and short-term goals. One of my long terms is definitely having a stationary spot for my shop, for sure. Like, there's no question about that. I gotta have a stationary place. But one of the things that I wanted to, as an add-on to my services, is a mobile barbershop. So where we can even do bachelor parties. Say we shut the shop down for an evening for your bachelor party, you know. Get y'all clean, you know. Pedicures, manicures, haircuts, razor shaves, you know what I'm saying? And then the day of the event, we send a truck out on site to get y'all crispy for the event, you know. Birthdays, you know, whatever. It all comes in a package, and that's one of my things that I want to get done. And also my son's sports apparel line. Let's get freaky, you know. Let's get freaky. We ain't talking about no nasty stuff, people. We ain't talking about that. We talking about using your skills and talents to show your entire ass on a basketball court, a football field, a soccer field, whatever your preference. Yeah. So let's get freaky.
Barbecue grill.
Then I have my baby girl, Miss Kaylin. She's doing her lip gloss, Painted Princess by Kay. Don't forget the Lynn. Hey. So you know we're a family of building up. You know, I feel like we was raised a little wrong. We probably should have been raised. Go to school, get a free education. Yeah. And then get out and own something. Have people working for you, not you. Get a good job and work for somebody else. Right. So that's what we own. And I, like a maniac, I attacked all three of these projects at once, which probably wasn't a good idea, but I might have a touch of ADHD, so it might help me out a little bit. So anyway, to introduce my brother from another mother, Mr. Alex, him and one of his very good friends have created food that will make you slap somebody else's mama.
Make your tongue slap your
Not slap your mama, slap somebody else's mama. Yeah. What is that, Miss Loretta? I'm ready for the rest of the tour. So, you know, we try as entrepreneurial minded people, we try. And I just want a small piece. I don't want a real big piece of the pie. I just want a small piece. I ain't asking for much. I don't want to shine too bright. I want to be able to help others and also put some back for mine. So I think I got the right idea. But Mr. Alex here, he is the founder, I want to say, of this whole shebang bang boogie. Uncle Smoke Shack. These two brothers are coded what they do. Look, I tell you what, the shit's so good. I get mad when I don't get a plate. You hear me? I want to come through the house and just put hands on everybody that got some. Like, hey man, did you eat? Did you eat?
We can smoke it right
I'm
now.
mad that you ate. I should slap the fuck out you because I didn't get none. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So, what is the next biggest thing that Unc Smoke Shack wants to accomplish in this endeavor?
I would honestly say expansion. As far as for being diverse for the taste buds of all genres. So it would be for
you always dipping and dabbing in everything.
Of course.
That's a for sure you're right on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah. Me and you used to sit up here and do crazy shit with food.
All day, every day.
Frying shrimp or boil them, fry them, then slap them motherfuckers or
crawfish.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. We both Southern, so
right.
But just being diverse in it and just knowing that everyone has a different taste palette. So being able to actually explore the palettes of different individuals.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Trying to make it for everybody.
That's it. So whether it's
white folks will cook.
Of course.
They love our food. They love our food. And that's because they eat bland shit all the time. No offense to the, to the pigment challenge people that may be listening to this podcast.
None whatsoever.
The colored empowerment part probably ran them off anyway. But here we are. It's all love, people. It's all love. As I said in my disclosure before the show got started, we are not responsible. So it's totally up to you to hit that stop button on your play button.
We don't own rights to the music either.
Right, not at all.
But all in all, just being diverse as far as for taste buds across the actual globe. So it's whether it's jerk, whether it's Caribbean, whether it's
you into that Caribbean,
whether it's Southern, whether it's Asian, whether it's European.
That Asian chili sauce, remember?
The Asian chili.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Listen, glaze over the shrimp.
Yes. It will make you
a nice beer battered
go shrimp. Rob somebody for some shrimp.
Oh, you know what?
Look,
I don't
that's what Mike Evans got caught up for in bait. But anyway.
In bait. In Jamie Foxx. Yeah. What it is. I ain't gonna get caught shooting.
He said these. What he say? These are prawns. These are not.
It looks like you get like 3 or 4 shrimp. One prawn is like 3 or 4 of them. Right. In the back working out.
And look, we even throw shrimp on the grill, people.
Oh, yeah,
like we do. We do it all.
Yeah. Pineapple bowls with nothing but shrimp seared.
Yes, I want you to do a mango sauce.
I could.
Can you just work me out? Not nobody else. Just work me out a mango sauce.
I can do that.
And an oranges, maybe.
Yeah. A nice mandarin glaze.
A nice lemon drop
a
too.
Nice mandarin glaze.
Somewhat in there, but it's kind of what I'm tasting is going off into the Jamaican realm. Sweet and spicy, savory, and you know what I'm saying.
Okay. So like
kind of it's not the consistency is not thick,
right.
It's not thin, right. It's just like something you can drizzle, you know what I mean?
So it's like a Chamayan. It's like a Chamayan. Okay.
Maybe with some little cayenne flakes in it or something. Because you know that mango, that orange with them little chili flakes. Lord Jesus.
I can dig that. We can definitely do that.
So what else do you think you need to do? What steps do you think you need to take to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish right now? What's the next steps? Like, what do we got left? What do we got to do now?
I would say, honestly, to venture off and to do different meats. Different meats. You know, you have
Like some, just not like regular steak,
right,
hamburger,
or the ribs, or the
yeah.
chicken, etc. Right.
So what are the meats we talking about? Salmon? What?
Of course, salmon, tilapia, trout. We're talking about lamb. We're talking about goat.
You got me on the lamb.
Yeah, we're talking about camel.
That lamb can get so tender.
What make you hurt yourself in the duration?
You about to make me hurt myself being hungry over
look,
here talking about lamb
you
and
might
shit.
want to grab your towel, put it underneath your cheeks.
It looked like this one earlier.
That's how you
this
got,
fool put
that's
ambisol on her lips and numbed her lips. And
that's probably how you
talking
got
about
your
mama,
offspring. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Shots fucking fired. We not doing this.
I'm just saying.
We not doing this. We gonna stay on track.
Well, track is what we are.
That's what we gonna do. So how long did it take you to get where you at right now?
I would probably say it's this is 2020. 2020.
Going into 21. Don't feel like it, but it's going.
Well, I mean, Blackjack, we pushed.
My baby graduated.
I would say with me and my partner, probably about 4. I would say almost 4. Almost 4 years. I would say
to get a rhythm.
Yep. To get a good, solid, decent consistency of knowing what he likes, what I like, and we come
customers
together.
And all that.
Customers,
yeah. Because when you first started, it was just me and a few other people, and now I can't even get here to get a plate.
In the neighborhood, now we got.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Motors,
I was here from the beginning.
We got Ford. We got Toyota. We got
treated like a redheaded
Grill. Shout out to my people. Yeah, by all means, Sunset Bar and Grill or the Dot Spot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically just getting back to the community is what we're putting out there.
Right.
What we're trying to push toward.
As black folks, that's what we do. We want to take care of each other, but can't stand each other. But that's all right.
But
that's all right.
Making sure we get the bigger venues.
So was it hard, or did it naturally flow for you to do this? Like, personally, I know that, but see, my listeners, they don't know you.
Right,
so we have to lay out the ground here. Now, mind you, me and this man been knowing each other since
junior high.
Elementary coming into junior high.
Yeah.
My mom moved here from Alabama years ago in his neighborhood, and as usual, I've never been able to get along with females. I've always been one of the boys. Want to play football, want to ride bikes all crazy and do tricks. You know, he can kiss my entire ass. He know good and damn well I got 2 kids. Shit, they didn't just pop up. Hell, and my background ain't good enough to adopt a damn thing. Not even a motherfucking puppy. Shit, straight up though. And what black person you know just adopting kids just because they want kids? Not married, nothing, and I'm just adopting kids willy-nilly? Nah, we ain't doing that. So it just flowed naturally for you, or is it something that somebody talked you into, or you just already had in the back of your mind?
I would say it was actually inherited, like genetics. It's in my bloodline. My grandfather, he worked for a brickyard for about almost 47 years. When he chose to retire, about 2.5 years after he retired, he passed away. So God bless his soul, and I'm thankful for everything that he left. My grandmother, she smokes meat as well, and bless her soul, she's, you know what I'm saying, with the kings and queens above us as well as of now. So what remains here is the knowledge. So I take the knowledge and I pursue what it is that I feel like what other people will actually have a desire for. Mm-hmm. So
we need good food.
That's it. I feel like cooking from a good, healthy place, it builds the nutrients for the soul.
Absolutely.
Not just for the appetite.
But it makes the food better when it's something that you love to do, something that you wouldn't put nothing bad out there just to make $1. It's something that you have a passion for, and that's how I am with hair cutting and beauty products and upgrading yourself.
Y'all see this? I see this motherfucker sitting in front of me. Yeah, I want to jump across the table, but it's a respect factor. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman. I'm a Southern. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you know your heart is where? Do you know in your heart this is where you're supposed to be right now, or or this is just something that you picked up as a hobby? I mean, I know you say it came naturally because it was inherited.
Right.
Because that's what I heard. I heard
Correct.
inheritance in
Correct.
there. And usually with us, that's what we do. We inherit a lot of
Right.
what our people.
Ancestors.
Yeah, you know. And I got a lot of my grandma going on, and I know that.
That's real.
I know that for sure. You know, it took me a couple years to get that dressing right, but
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
but see, that was because I hadn't made the phone call to get all the ingredients. I went off my memory, and you know, I blow a little bit. So
Like the wind,
it ain't it ain't you know, some of them ingredients was missing.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I was like, why is this motherfucker looking like cornbread? Well, damn, now I look like a pudding. What the fuck is going on? I finally broke down and called my auntie, and she said, girl.
Find the in between.
Okay, so you got all that? Yeah. I said, I'm looking at all that right now. She said, what you missing is sandwich bread and 2 eggs. That's all I was missing.
Get out of here.
That's it.
And I keep them in my fridge right now. In my
I had to go
right?
to the store that day. It don't matter.
You just got me.
It don't matter. I did what I had to do.
I'm happy but I'm thankful that you did what you had to do.
That shit fire now.
That's remarkable.
Hey, that shit fire.
I desire
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot.
I toot it. I desire it every year. I need my.
I love that dress.
Tupperware,
oh Lord,
family size.
That with some collard greens, Lord. That's all I need. Collard greens, my grandma's dressing, and some cranberry sauce, and I'm good. I don't need nothing else for the holidays. Turkey. That shit gets stuck in places in your mouth. You just like, why is that piece of turkey still there from last week?
No reason. No reason.
So you said you know in your heart this is where you need to be or where you should be right now.
I believe so because I apologize. My phone keeps going off.
We're busy people. People know us.
We are tremendously busy.
We may not have friends, but people
I know that
know us and want our services.
People are calling now asking for orders, but I can't do it now because I'm doing my little sister
a solid.
Taking time out of me and mine, and her taking time out of her and hers. Yes, I would say that doing this in the time that we are in as of now during the COVID, I would say it's almost not about self. It is not just about the people that I love. It's imperative that we do it for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
During the time of COVID, I would say that share what it is that you have to offer and watch the reciprocation within blessings.
This is a time where it's really most important. Yeah, absolutely. Because they all holler and we in this together. We actually need to be in this together. Absolutely. That's another episode because we're going to talk about that too, about the pop-ups and stuff that's going to disappear because it's about to get colder than polar bears' testicles outside.
But I typically do it for just the community, getting out and letting them know, hey, look, I haven't forgotten about you. Mm-hmm. So don't forget about other individuals.
Exactly.
And pay it forward.
Let's keep it amongst us because if we was to spend our money with each other instead of with everybody,
that's it. We're keeping it real, right?
I mean, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. We've had a Black Wall Street before, and we showed our ass in that era. You know what I mean? They set fire to that because we was doing the most. They said, y'all can't be owning all this shit. Y'all can't be moving like we move. What's wrong with y'all? But see, we have the most spending power here in the United States just because it's a fact. We don't go nowhere. We don't go out of country. We spend all our money right here.
We don't do things out of the ordinary.
We don't like going places where we can't talk to people without a translator.
Elaborate, exactly, right.
Or without a book and looking like a goofball, trying to flip through all these pages.
Trying to elaborate on conversations.
Me, myself, I pulled up Google Translate and chitty-chatty with a motherfucker. Anyway, but so the next thing is, would you have done this 5 or 10 years previous to now, knowing what you know now, like at the age of 20 something, would you? Because I ain't gonna throw you under the bus. I ain't gonna tell them how old your old ass really is.
I watch that now.
But in your
I
20s,
appreciate it.
in your 20s, would you have went for something like this, knowing what you know now? Or would you still been, oh no, I gotta work, I gotta make my money, I gotta do this, I gotta, it's because I think when we're younger and all the things that we were taught growing up,
True.
Like I said, get an education, get a good job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Build your plateau,
get you a good job,
build
meaning work for somebody else.
Platform, exactly. Right.
It didn't
branch off.
It didn't dawn on me until I was running through jobs, trying to figure out, it can't be them, it's got to be me, because I'm the one leaving the job and these people are still staying.
Right.
So my last job, it was kind of like, I feel like I shouldn't have to do this. I should not have to break my back to live paycheck to paycheck while a fat rat sit up in his bench and take his private jet and his private yacht somewhere.
You should.
He ain't worried about bills being paid. I'm worrying every month about bills being paid,
But without you actually doing your actual just due.
Right. So it's kind of like
it takes away from him.
But what I'm saying is,
just being a team player.
Right. What I'm saying is, you giving me pennies to what you making
on the dollar.
You know what I'm saying? These little bitty chunks of shit that you giving me ain't nothing compared to what you're making on a daily. So.
But knowing, okay, look, sorry.
And I'm keeping your business afloat while I struggle, while you sit up and live it up.
Right.
Which, they put their time in. I'm hoping a lot of them got shit given to them. A lot of shit was placed in their laps.
Right.
Because we have always had to work 10 times harder than our counterparts. So it's just, it still doesn't seem fair because they still make it seem like they doing you a favor by you being employed by them. True. When in all actuality, it's a fair exchange, no robbery. I'm coming in and I'm keeping your cogs moving in your well-oiled machine.
Right.
I put the time in, so I should get paid. So it's fair exchange.
If I had actually placed it inside of an actual strategical move, that means you would have been either a rook, a bishop, or either a knight. That means, or you already are a queen. Given, and I consider myself as a king. We've already placed pawns where they are,
right?
But they still treat us as pawns, and they pay us as pawns. So I understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
So for the past 5, maybe 10 years, I would honestly say, no, I wouldn't have expected myself to be in the position where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Just knowing, because I probably wouldn't have been mature enough to accept and embrace the blessing that God bestowed upon me, the patience,
right?
The amount of knowledge that
because with age comes patience.
Of course,
absolutely.
Patience, knowledge comes wisdom. So I'm thankful for it
at all times.
I'm thankful.
So is there any advice or positive words you want to give your people?
By all means.
Please do.
By all means. Wait. Let me take a sip on that.
Right. Do your thing.
Yeah.
You doing the most.
Yeah. I would honestly say that with my grandfather, having a seventh grade education, possessing a 7th grade education, the best knowledge I can ever say to anyone within the entrepreneurship of just wanting to exploit and just disperse something profound, something for yourself. I would say that keep 2 P's in your life and 2 R's in your life. The 2 P's would represent patience, So meaning take your time. Patience is perfection. Those are the two P's. Patience is perfection. Nothing's perfect. No one's perfect. But this is what we strive for. The two R's represent if you rush it, you ruin it. So take your time. Rome wasn't built overnight. The Great Wall of China wasn't built in a day. Kids aren't born in 48 hours. It may take 48 hours to create one. But I'm going to smack you too. But I love you, dude. It is what it is. The P's and R's.
Absolutely,
That's
they go
all.
hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
So,
And family.
so with that being said, my beautiful colored people, on behalf of SS Enterprise and the rest of my colored people, I would like to say thank you so very much for sharing your time, thoughts, advice, and kind words with us on this episode of SS Enterprise Podcast, the platform for colored empowerment.
Great. You got to let me shout out my aces.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Shout them.
To all my aces. I love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't have to actually say every name for name. But my business partner, my right hand man, you know what it is. Ace, T, Twan, Craquito, Tijuana. Love you, bro. Without you, it wouldn't be me. I thank you for everything. Sis, thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming in. I mean, we come and set up at wherever and whenever. You feel me?
Right.
I come to you, people. I come to you.
Last but never least, I just want to thank God for this opportunity. Just being able to disperse good knowledge.
Absolutely.
Good blessings.
We hope you all enjoyed and you join us again or refer a friend. You are always welcome to join us anytime to share your insight, wisdom, tricks, and sometimes treats. Some rules apply to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you slide through again and lend us your listening ear. It has been an absolute pleasure.
First come, first serve. Get that good meat, baby.
Make sure you continue to spread love and positivity because there is always someone that needs an extra boost of encouragement. Baby. Encouragement leads to confidence, and confidence leads to accomplishments. Ooh, take care and God bless.
Say that. Wait. Read that again.
What?
Read that last. Read the last.
I said,
hello.
I said, make sure you continue to spread love and positivity because there is always someone that needs an extra boost of encouragement. Encouragement leads to confidence, and confidence leads to accomplishments. Take care and God bless.
Leads to accomplishments.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, man. Hey, I want you here.
When?
Everyone. Cool.